So I've been on Helium as my main browser for a while now. I don't really think about it anymore. It just kind of sits there and works. But Zen Browser keeps popping up again and again. I tried it before, didn't really stick with it, and just left it alone. Then recently I was like, all right, let me actually go back and see what this thing is doing now, because people keep mentioning it and I keep seeing it come up in browser discussions. And honestly, I don't even know what I'm expecting here. It could just be basically the same thing I remember, or it could actually feel different this time, or maybe I just completely missed something before. So yeah, I'm just going to use Zen Browser again properly and see if it actually makes sense as a daily browser right now, or if it's still just one of those niche people talk about it but don't really use it kind of things. Now the Zen Browser is supposed to be the Arc browser replacement, which is open source. Now here I'm on Arc, and now let's just install this new version of the Zen Browser on my computer. So let's search here for Zen Browser on Arc, and let's click here on Zen Browser. Zen Browser, welcome to a calmer internet. Beautifully designed, privacy focused, and packed with features. We care about your experience, not your data. Now let's try to install it. Let's beta is now available. Download for Windows and start your journey. Okay, I have here the installer, so let's click on it. I hope the installation will be fast. And remember, Arc is the browser which first introduced this sidebar on the left. As you can see, it has this sidebar, which we can also hide. And then when I hover the mouse over the left edge here, it opens this pop-up with the tabs. And then on top, you can see the folder with the pinned tabs. And also here on top, you can also see the other tabs as well, which I think is pretty cool. Now, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? Let's click on yes. Next. Standard. What if we click here on custom? Recommended for experienced users, of course. Let's click on next. Destination folder. Next. Create icons for Zen. Yeah, let's put it here on the desktop as well as the start menu programs. And let's click here on install. And now we have the icon already from the Zen browser. Launch Zen browser now. I think it looks pretty good as far as I remember. And here we are. Changelog. So I guess it was updated just recently. Now it also has this bar here on the left, very similar to the Arc browser, as you can see, but Arc has this big one and Zen has this slimmer one. Yeah, on the left here, we have the similar button as well. So this one right here to hide this tab bar here on the left. What if I click here on this? We have, of course, the tab bar here on the left as well, which is much slimmer than on the Arc. The Arc browser is on Chromium base, but the Zen browser is on Firefox base. What if I click here on the three dots? We have new tab option, new window, passwords, extensions, and themes. Let's see if it has any of the extensions pre-installed. No, it does not. What if I see here the plugins? We have two of the plugins enabled. So overall, I think it looks right now pretty good. What if I go here and go to settings? I must admit that here Zen browser looks slightly better than the Arc here on Windows at least. And now here it says, psst, Zen isn't your default. So if you want to make it your default browser, you can just click here on make default. If I go here to look and feel, we have the sidebar and tabs layout. So this is what I remember, that you have the only sidebar option. So we have the sidebar, which is very similar here to the Arc. Then here you can go with sidebar and top toolbar. So it's the same right now as the Arc actually. It has the link or the URL and it has the tabs here on the left. There's the other third option, collapse sidebar. This is what it's enabled by default, I guess. And then we have here vertical tabs. Show new tab button on tab list. What if I disable this? It removes here the plus and we only have the plus right here on the left, but I will leave this enabled, I think. I think I will go with this option, only sidebar. So we have the title bar here on the left. Now, I think overall it looks very similar to the Arc browser, but I know that Arc on Windows is rather slow. So now I'm going to compare it here directly to the Helium, which I use on a daily basis. And if I go here inside Helium and click on About Helium, you can see that this is on Chromium, as you can see. Zen, as I said before, is on Firefox base or Gecko. Let's try something here, because I think that here inside the Zen, you can use this option. So Zen mods, find and install mods from the store. So what if I click here on visit store? We can go directly to the Zen mods, last created. Let's see, prove private mode highlighting disable rounded corners. What if I try this mod here for the Zen browser? Disable rounded corners cameras from web view. What if I click here on install mod? I think this would be really interesting. So let's see here. And I guess it removed here the rounded corners, as you can see here on the side preview. It's just a slight difference. Here we can also go to the settings, and if I disable it like this, it looks way cleaner than Helium browser. So I would give it that. In my opinion, it looks way cleaner when you hide all of this. The Helium always has this top bar, as you can see. Now, I do know that Helium browser also has the vertical tabs. So let's see how do they compare to the Zen browser. Now, here we have the Zen browser implementation, and then we have the Helium here. Now, I do think that here on Zen browser, this is way better. Also has this really nice Mica blur effect, as you can see. But the resizing, as you can clearly see, it's not as smooth. You can see clearly this. And then if I go here to Helium and resize it like this, you can see that this is way, way, way smoother. So yeah, the sidebar here implementation on Zen browser is way better compared to the Helium browser. But the Helium browser, you can always switch back here to the compact or classic mode, and the resize options are way smoother, as you can see here. This is way better compared to the Zen browser. There's one more thing which I would like to test, if we can disable this blur on the Zen browser. So we have the search, look and feel. What if I scroll here down below? We have Zen URL bar, tab management, we have keyboard shortcuts, Zen mods, search, privacy and security. So I guess it uses the same privacy features as Firefox. Then if I go here to the general, I don't find any of the options how to disable this blur on the Zen browser. So let's just search for it here. How to disable blur on Zen browser. And if I scroll here down below, we have this option, add a setting to disable the sidebar transparency on GitHub. Maybe this would fix the issue with the blur and this not so smooth resizing animation. So if I go here, we have this option. There is a widget Windows Mica parameter in about config. So let's just copy this, then go to the new tab, paste it inside, accept the risk and continue. And then if I go back here, we will have to put this thing to false. So if I go here like this, copy, paste, currently it's set to true, as you can see. So let's just change it to false. And now, yeah, it's pretty much not blurred anymore. So you can see that the navigation of the window is way smoother, but the resizing still isn't as good. So maybe we can try here with the Firefox browser as well. So to see if the resizing is also so laggy or it's just Zen browser. So if I resize it like this, you can see that it's also not so smooth as the Helium, but I think it's also a bit more smoother compared to the Zen browser. So yeah, there's definitely going something on with the Zen browser here. As you can see, resizing isn't as good. Now, Zen browser is also open source compared to Arc. You can see pretty much every single piece of code here on their GitHub page, and scrolling also feels very, very smooth. And if I go here to the releases, you can pretty much also see that it's updated quite regularly. The latest updates 2 weeks ago, then we have one 3 days ago. Yeah, it's updated quite regularly. And if you enjoy ad blocking, you can always go here to the extensions and install some of the extensions from the Mozilla add-ons store. Now, would I daily drive here the Zen browser here on Windows? Personally, I think that if Helium browser wouldn't exist, I would, but Helium, I think it's way better in terms of the responsiveness and loading of the websites. I think that Firefox browsers do tend to be quite slow in terms of the loading of the websites. And as you can see, also the UI responsiveness isn't there. And Helium browser is also, by the way, open source. Now, I do like the sidebar implementation in here on the Zen browser, but I think that the responsiveness of the Helium browser pretty much outweighs the sidebar thing here on the Zen. So my pick would still be the Helium browser. So yeah, I think that the Zen browser team should still keep improving the browser. It's not there yet, in my personal opinion. It feels slightly sluggish compared to the Helium browser, but overall I think it's a step to the right direction with open sourcing the code. I will leave a link for the Zen browser in the video description down below, and also if you want to try out Helium browser, I will also put a link for it in the video description as well. Now, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel as well, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.